Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Ready Set Roll, starring Brennan as Roland Better Than, and Benjamin as the lovable Kinku. We also have Mossbeard, played by Daniel Wells, and I am your puppet master, Strahd von Zarovich. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Ready Set Roll Barovia. It's been a while since we've been in Barovia, so unless somebody wants to try to take a stab at what happened last time, I could do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I will give one of my monsters inspiration. So here we go. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Last time on Ready, Set, Roll Barovia, you all were in Vallaki, and you foiled a plot by Strahd to desanctify Vallaki by stealing. He's tried to steal the bones of Saint Andrel, and you guys got your detective hats on and found out where they were and who took them, and fought a whole mess of vampires. Then you were able to, like I said, re-sanctify the area. Furthermore, you guys went back to the happening spot, the Blue Water Inn, and talked to Mr. Van Richten himself, disguised as Rictavio. He said that you guys, being since that you all have a beef with Strahd, and Strahd has taken a very fine interest in you all, that you guys should join forces because you have the same common goal. Furthermore, the very next day, you guys took a stab at the Burgermeister of the area, the Baron of the town. And after talking to him, and he was very sad to hear that the Burgermeister of Barovia, the town, was taken away from this land. He basically said that you guys can chill and stay for the party, the Festival of Blazing Sun. After leaving that, beautiful Irina was taken by a hooded figure with a weird fucking arm.
The great and glorious Mossbeard summoned vampire... No, just summoned a bunch of bats to attack this one-armed criminal who dared steal Irina and panic the entire town, making them all think that Strahd von Zarovich had come to descend and take their souls.
Well, after you summoned the bats and chased him down, and everybody in the town freaked out, Roland took chase, and you guys caught up with him. Come to find out that Irina might have a long-lost brother. So, after not really having anything else to do, and Van Richten giving you guys his, I guess, latest tips, is he's trying to find clues on this thing called the Order of the Raven, and he thinks that the bartender / owner of the Blue Water Inn has something to do with it. Well, he knows that that guy has asked you all to go on a quest for him, to see why the winery has yet to bring enough wine to fill his order, because he's scared that the cask will go empty during the Festival of the Blazing Sun. And I'm pretty sure that's where we left off. Good old 5-minute recap.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Is there anything you all would like to do before we leave the town of Vallaki?
So Irina was going to stay, right? She was just
yes, she was going to stay, and the weird guy, I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. He was going to look after her. I think it's Ivan, yeah. It's Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac Strandsey. So, yeah, Irina's staying with Isaac. Well, she's staying at the Blue Water Inn with Rictavio and Isaac. So you can assume that she's in pretty safe hands.
All right. Everybody got your gear all checked out? Got your snacks for the road?
think
We're all
we're-
long rested as well at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just wanted to double check before I hit buttons.
Yeah, so I think we're all pretty good.
Open up the map to see where this winery is. Let's
The
see.
winery is W on the map if you're looking at it.
The Wizard of Wines. There's Velaki. Damn, this is quite a trek.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it looks like we're going to need to take the main road. Hopefully the cart can take us all the way there. No problem.
All right.
Speaking of which, we still have our donkey. He didn't die, right?
No, he's not dead. Nestor is still alive.
Okay, I have my own horse now thanks to Fine Steed, so that's a little less for him to do.
That's good.
What's your steed's name?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's relevant. If I get to make the joke, great. But if not, I have a horse.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Is there anything that Kinku wants to do?
No.
Once you all have left Velaki and you start westward towards the Wizard of Wine, I need you guys to give me perception checks.
Yes. Ever vigilant eyes upon the road.
I got a 22.
13.
Let me roll. What am I rolling again?
Perception.
Well, I'm not gonna roll really good.
Do you ever?
No. 13.
Okay. So, I would say that Mossbeard and Kiku, you kind of hear like a large, like, bang, like a pow, boom, explosion type noise to the north.
Oh.
Roland, you hear this as well, but you also see these bright, fantastical lights shoot off into the sky that the other two did not see.
So I'm gonna just point those out real quick and tell everyone that there's something over that way, I think.
Was this happening as we were leaving town?
Yeah, you've like, it wasn't just like, it's not coming from the town. It's coming from where the little lake area is.
Oh. Well, it seems to be coming. Where's it seem to be coming from? I heard it from the north.
That was the direction it came from, right?
Yeah, it came from the north.
Can anyone tell the distance?
Well, it seems coming from the north. There's only one big thing towards the north. So, it seems to be a lake. So, do we want to go check it out, or are we just sticking to the mission?
How far away is the lake?
Seems to be, based on mileage, not even a mile. Maybe like 500 feet at most. That doesn't seem to be too far.
Could check out on the way.
Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, what if they're fireworks?
Well, there are lots of celebrations and such going on right now. Wouldn't, be uncommon for there to be those.
What's 10 minutes out of our trip? Let's go check
Life
it
and
out.
death.
But
Nothing dramatic.
please. My vote is yes. Let's check out the light.
And Kiku repeats, yes, let's check out the light.
Okay. Is that a consensus for everyone?
Let's
2 out of
go.
3, we win.
All
Okay,
right.
my horse has a vote.
Then Nestor has a vote.
By that logic, does the cart also have a vote?
Look, lad, I'm a person who speaks to the inanimate and whatnot, and I'm not going to lie. No. It kind of lost its ability to vote when it became not a tree. And if the spirit of the tree is in the cart, then it is living a cruel existence. Fine. Roland, what does your horse say as a vote?
This bastard says we should go look at the light.
Your own horse sold you out. All right. We go to the lake to check out the boom.
All right. Well, since I didn't think you guys were going to go that way, let me turn to the page. So, anyway, as you all pull Nestor the donkey as he starts listing to the right, and you, Brennan, take your unnamed horse to the same direction, you end up being towards the edge of a lake. Now, this water is perfectly still, and it's super dark. It kind of reflects the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. It's like crazy how still this water is. Pulled up alongside the shore is 3 small rowboats. And you can see the 4th boat is kind of in the middle of a lake with a lone figure sitting in it. I mean, other than that, I have to get like a perception check from y'all.
Let's see what my roll gives.
Man, my dark vision's kicking my ass.
Oh,
today.
man. I'm going to say I didn't see shit, Captain.
I got a 10.
8.
Rolling.
Man, my curse is hitting. Haven't rolled above a 10 yet.
Well, this time I got an 8, so we're kind of out of luck here.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
I'm playing with my pet mouse.
I will say that you hear another boom, but it's farther back, like across the way.
Do we see the pretty lights now that we're out of the forest and staring directly into the lake?
Yeah,
Sort of deal?
yeah, but they're behind the lake.
Oh. Well,
The fastest way would be to take the boat, to be honest.
yeah, Mossbeard is going to go talk to the person at the boats.
There's nobody at the boats. There's a person in. There are 4 boats. The 5th boat.
4 boats.
Hang on, I'm sorry. There are 3 boats. The 4th boat is in the middle of that water with somebody in it.
Huh. Hello? Mossbeard's just kind of waving at him. Hello? Hi, are you trying to shoot fireworks? The Oh, hey. Okay. Well, should I take the boat out and go meet this person?
I feel like that might be a bad idea. How well can you swim?
Oh, I can swim well by turning into a shark or something. Oh, what in the hell?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, so boats might not be a
Just,
bad
just
idea.
swim.
No.
Swim!
Yeah, Mossbeard is going to turn into a form of let's see. I can go up to CR of half. Let's see what 5e beasts. Gonna look up at a beast that is a swimmable barracuda. Might need something a little bit
Back to the chain.
heavier.
There you go.
Might be a little something heavier than a barracuda for grabbing bag and chain. Giant sea eel?
That'll work.
How
Jump
big
into
is a
my arm.
giant sea eel?
Large.
Daniel's large and in charge.
Sure. Turn into a giant sea eel and swim out and get this bag.
I can't grab you by the tail and like.
You can ride me.
Oh,
Oh,
Dude, I just got this horse. I'm in a relationship here.
if you want to, you can like tie a rope to me and I can drag the boat out along with me.
No, I mean like Brennan to you, Daniel, is thinking that he's like mob killing somebody. Like sleep with the fishes stuff. So we gotta hurry.
Yeah. Eelbeard will quickly swim out to the bag to go.
what is
Secure.
your swim speed?
Swim speed of. Huh. What in the hell? Wait a minute. That might not actually be a official creature. Hold on. Because it's not giving me its swim speed. Dang it. Game, stop giving me things that aren't real. It's cheating. Actually, I could go into a giant crocodile, actually. That's a nice creature. No, wait, damn it. So
I
many.
mean, a crocodile would be a good idea because the bite strength could probably bite through the chain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, giant crocodile. That's a better option
What is your swim speed?
to swim. Giant crocodile. Or alligator, whichever one. Swim speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
So I can do some dashing to get out there.
Before this, as you get closer, you notice that the bag is not completely still. It's actually kind of moving as it goes underneath the water.
Okay.
What is your objective here? Are you going straight for the bag or are you going for the boat?
Straight for the bag.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm probably gonna tell my horse to stay here and watch over Nestor and try and jump in one of the other boats and get going.
Kinku.
Kinku as a bird, not very good at swimming. Not too thrilled with the idea of going out on a lake. She'll watch the horse.
All right. So, split the party. Love it. We will
I
start.
gotta wonder how many people think, man, why didn't you turn into like a shark? Because a shark would have to die in fresh water.
Not a bull shark.
He's got a point.
I don't want to drown, man.
So, Moss Beard. I don't know what your new name is.
Crocbeard.
Crocbeard. All right.
Beard.
So, as you are
Crocodile with a
swimming
beard.
down, you start to make your descent.
Mhm.
You see this bag, and it's moving. Air bubbles are coming up. You try. What is your plan here?
I'm gonna rip the bag open
You're gonna rip the bag open.
to get them out of the bag.
Okay.
Because I feel like with the weight of the chain tied onto the bag, it might make it a difficult pull up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So just rip open the bag.
Well, I need two things from you. I need a Give me an attack, like an attack, to see how precise you are.
A bite.
Yeah, a bite attack to see how precise you are without hurting this person.
That'll be a 15.
Okay, that's good enough. You were precise with your attack. I wasn't really worried about the damage because you can rip open a fucking burlap sack, you know.
Death roll.
I was just more concerned about if you were going to hit the person or not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Give me another perception check.
Much better. That'll be 17.
You see something big and dark with a lot of tentacles swim by extremely fast past you all.
Oh no.
What pops out of this bag is a very dark-haired, slender girl dressed in Vistani-style clothing, and she has kind of started to pass out. Her arms are bound behind her back, and she has something over her mouth.
Okay. Crockbeard is going to grab her and swim away, heading more towards the surface.
All right. We will switch over to... Cool. We're going to switch over to Roland. Roland, what are you doing?
Yeah, I would have.
You said you were rowing.
Gotten off my horse and gotten one of the boats to start, and probably started taking it out to the water towards them.
All right. What you see is you see Crockbeard. He just makes his descent. The guy in the boat, after he dumps the bag, he pulls out a fishing pole and just starts fishing.
Oh.
Is he trying to act like nothing's going on?
What do you do?
So Crockbeard secured the bag.
As of right now, you haven't seen him surface yet, but
Okay,
he did go
probably
down after
keep
it.
moving my boat towards like wherever the bag disappeared, which is probably close to the other boat that's out on the water already.
Yep. Okay. You're within like spitting distance of this guy, and he's just a fucking fishing away. What do you do?
Well, I guess right now, since he's not trying to, murder me, I'll try and look in the water and see if I can figure out wherever they disappeared to.
Give me a perception check.
20.
Okay, so this water is so fucking hard to see through, and it's super still. But you can see the ripples from where the bag was dropped, and through those ripples, it's kind of broken through that mirror-like shimmer. And you can see that Crockbeard has, at this point, done his croc roll and ripped open this bag, and he is actually securing this person.
Okay, I guess I'll take whatever I was using to row and just kind of like poke or jab at the person that's just fishing, and you just be like, what the hell?
He looks at you and he goes, "Get out of here! This is my spot."
You just threw something into the water like it was nothing, and now you're acting like we didn't see.
What are you talking about? That sacrifices have to be made for the good of the lake.
The what?
But yes, sacrifices have to be made for the good of the lake. Obviously, there wasn't any fish over in my spot, so now I've made my sacrifice to the lake, and now there will be fish. Everyone knows this. Why? Don't bother me.
So I kind of want to break this guy's boat. Can I just like reach over and punch a hole in it?
I don't know how hard it is to punch through a wooden boat, but you can try.
I can catch it on fire if that's easier.
That's fine. just give me an attack roll.
18.
All right, and roll me some damage.
Nine.
You punched the boat. You made a solid punch on the boat. Like, you got that boat. It kind of hurt your hand, though, a little. just from the amount of damage you did, but it's starting to crack and then a little.
I was using my sword. I'm not physically
Oh,
punching
okay.
the
I
boat.
thought you were punching a boat. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, if you want to, you are beefy, Mr. Beefcakes. So when you retract your sword back, the boat does start taking on water. And he's like, what? Get out of here! And he starts swatting at you with his fishing rod.
Kinku's just watching all this from the shore and going, I'm glad I didn't go out there.
Speaking of Kinku, let's take a break from rolling and go to you. You hear another large boom. Give me another perception check. With advantage.
Double check this down. That 14.
Okay. Can Brennan and Daniel, can you guys deafen yourself? Just keep an eye on the chat and I'll tell you when to come back. Kinku, behind you, you hear, my little bird friend. I'm so glad that you're alone.
Ha! So Kinku, already knowing from the voice, knows who it is, especially after the note from that she had gotten. So she slowly turns around to look at who she's assuming to be Strahd.
Your assumption would be correct. He's kind of leaning up against a tree, and he's got like a wine glass, and he's just kind of stirring the wine, or what you think is wine. And he takes a sip and he goes, Would you like a glass? I'm not one to not share the bounties of this land.
Kinku is good.
Are you sure? There's perks in being, the ruler of this domain. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to be a good host.
She just repeats, good.
So, did you read my lovely letter that I had for you?
She gives a slight nod.
I just want you to know I put my heart and soul in it. Out of all of your companions, you seem to be the most reasonable.
Uh-huh.
And I figure, having a little bit of riches and whatnot isn't that bad of a deal.
No, not bad. Still time to think, though.
Well, like I said in the letter, the thing I want is Irina, and she belongs to me. We belong together. And I feel like we could come to an agreement. And I really hope that you take in careful consideration as to the things that you could get or the things that could be taken away from you. Now, you could leave here with an abundance of riches and, your old life back. Where you came from. You could go home. Or I could take some things from you. Your life would be one of those things. Just think about it.
Kinku keeps in consideration. Kinku kind of does like a slight lave showing what she is. A Kinku, after all.
Oh, well, it's a shame you didn't try any of this wine. It's a fabulous year. And he takes another sip and takes a step back into the fog and he disappears.
Kinku just kind of stares at it, half expecting him to be there. But she just turns back around towards the lake. keeping her hands held into her robe, where her daggers are held at.
Kinku's dead.
Kinku's not dead.
We won't know till we get back to the shore.
So, Crockbeard, you finally surface with this girl in tow. I'm assuming, Roland, you see this, and you see this body with Moss Crockbeard holding onto. That guy is steadily just whacking you with his fishing rod, like, as his boat is taking on water. What do you do, Roland?
Did Mossbeard or Crockbeard surface with them just in the water, or to the boat that I'm in?
That would be a question for Mossbeard.
Crockbeard would, if upon as he's beginning to surface, if he sees the second boat, he would go towards it and deliver said girl onto boat.
Okay. I don't know if Crockbeard can understand me, but I'll explain. This asshole was sacrificing this person for a fucking fishing spot. Sink him, and I'll secure the bag. And maybe bop the guy and then push off.
Crockbeard takes his powerful tail and actually takes his goes under and goes to grab the bottom of the boat.
Crockbeard, give me another perception.
And flip the boat. 23.
So you see that thing that you saw down in the ground or underneath, and it's darting up towards you.
Oh,
like extremely fast.
Yeah, Crockbeard's gonna flip the boat.
Okay, so
the other guy to make him the target instead of Crockbeard.
Give me like an athletics check, I guess, or like something to do with strength.
Athletics.
Do your roll.
That will be a 17.
Okay, so you flip this boat, and Crockbeard, you feel this smack on the bottom of this boat, or the top of this boat, I guess, because you're on the bottom, and it's so hard that it knocks you off of the top of the boat and back into the water. Roland, you see this. You hear the thud and you see the jerk, and then what you see is these tentacles wrap around the boat, and it just kind of crushes the boat as it just goes underneath, and then the utter still silence of the water and everything except for the occasional boom and firework crackle that you see in the background. That's what goes on.
All right, I'm trusting Crockbeard is faster than me on a boat, so. Like, is this kid or person alive, or are they, just knocked out?
Give me a medicine.
16.
They seem like they are alive, but unconscious.
Okay, that'll work. So I'll start making my way back to shore with a bit of haste.
Okay. Crockbeard, I'm assuming you're following along?
He's going to push the boat. Give it some speed. Additional.
Spin that tail, make a propeller.
Yeah.
So, Crockbeard, what you notice is as you're swimming along, you're, for some reason, your change shape stuff isn't working out the way you want it to. So, as you're swimming, just hunks of meat are just, ripping off of you. It doesn't hurt. Yeah. But by the time you get to shore, you just look like a zombie fucking crocodile.
Oh fuck! I don't know that I'll probably beat it up.
That's hilarious. Oh fuck!
Kinku has a bow drawn, getting ready to strike this foul beast.
You've seen Crockbeard turn into animals that look like skeletal things, like the spider.
I forgot about the skelly spider. We had a trouble explaining that one.
Because spiders don't have skeletons?
I mean, if it was just a skelly spider, that would be way creepier than it's just a hollowed out spider that we would never know the difference.
Got no guts, but all the glory. But Yeah, Crockbeard is definitely getting away from the water, though. Does not want to deal with the tentacles.
So, what do y'all do? Everybody's back to shore and back together.
All right, let's get away from the water. That's my first thought.
Mm-hmm.
And once we're kind of away from the immediate shoreline, or tentacle grabby, pull you into water range in my brain, let's try and wake this person up that's unconscious.
All
Yeah,
right.
Mossbeard de-shapes, gaining back all of his skin and everything. It's weird every time.
Does that hurt, Mossbeard?
No, actually.
Because it looks like it really hurts.
Just sloughing off skin.
My statement still stands.
Extreme diet.
Yeah. What would it take to bring this unconscious person back to consciousness?
Well, you can either wait a couple hours, as per the rule book says, or somebody could use something to bring her back.
I'll make some good berries.
Okay. So as you
Whip up a thing of 10.
I'll use a knife.
Yeah. Whip up a thing of 10, hand off 3 to Roland, 3 to Kinku. Kind of in case of an emergency sort of thing. And he'll pop 1 into the unconscious person's mouth by removing the gag they had.
So, as you force feed this woman a good berry, she coughs up some some blackish water.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks around like panicked at you all. What do y'all do?
Oh, don't worry.
So, hi, my name is Roland. This is Mossbeard, and that's Kenku, and we just pulled you out of this lake with what I'm assuming is a crazy fisher person. Are you okay?
She looks around, reaches down, and grabs like a stick off the ground, and she goes, "If any of you all touch me, I'll run you through."
Oh, we never said anything about removing her bonds on her hands.
Oh, okay.
That's a good point, actually.
That is a good point. Well, then she kind of like slithers back as far as she can up against a tree. And she said, "Do you not know who I am?"
Not a clue.
No, we literally just pulled you out of that lake from drowning because of some crazy fisher guy.
Ah.
I am Arabelle of the Vistani, and my
Arabelle, huh?
father, Lovish, will not stand for this.
I'm just going to look at like Mossbeard and Kenku. Was it unclear that I just said we rescued her, or?
I don't think she gets the concept because she was half drowned. Probably lost a few of her mind. People tell me when you don't breathe for long periods of time, your brain starts to die.
Okay, so where exactly are you from, so we can get you back there and keep going? Because we're kind of on a time crunch here.
My family lives outside of Valaki, not too far from this lake. I'm sure since you say that you saved me or whatever, my father would give you all a reward for doing so.
Okay. So if you want, I'll cut those off. And would you like to ride with Nestor? And I'll point to Nestor. Or do you want to ride with me on my horse?
Your horse is rather nice, but there's is there room in the carriage, the cart?
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of what I meant by with Nestor. So
I'd rather do that.
Don't worry, Roland. I'll ride on the back of your horse. We'll look like 2 best friends, an elf and a dwarf riding a horse.
well, Mossbeard's a poet, but I don't think he knows it.
Okay, Legolas and Gimli.
I mean, yeah.
You could have been in on this. You could have had what we have.
Mossbeard's trying to remember the cards.
Before you
Nope.
guys
Nope.
take off, you all see another burst of light and a bang.
Oh, so I'll ask her before we're all kind of situated and on our way. Do you know what that's about? That keeps happening.
That's probably just the mad mage himself out here doing his weird experiments.
Ooh.
Could you tell us more about that?
Eh.
I don't know. He's a crazy old kook, and if anybody is crazy enough to live out here next to the lake, then they must be too uncivilized to even realize the danger they're in.
I'd love to meet him.
For now, let's worry about getting person A to point B.
Yeah, we can always come back.
Plus, I'd like to come back when it's, light out. Slight fear of water all of a sudden.
It's only dark outside. No, I understand what you mean. There's a lot of scary things that happen at night.
I just want you guys to
speaking of
know
which-
that it is like not even noon yet.
It's still dark as shit, though, apparently.
Well, it's like always overcast here. But I'm just saying,
Uh.
like, you guys decided you were going to leave
You-
Locky at the crack of dawn, and then you were like, oh, let's
Yeah.
go see what's over at the lake. And then this guy tried to drown a little girl.
But now it's
In the middle of the day, that's so much worse.
the crack of dawn. Like the oaks are out of the dawn.
So, is there any more explosions going on?
Yeah, every now and then you see one and hear it or whatever.
So, Hiku assumes girl's father lives opposite of our direction or something like that, yes? She care to ride with us until we finish our task?
I mean, I would prefer to go home. Barovia is not a safe place. I'm not far from
True.
Vallaki, and we're right next to the camp. You could just drop me off.
Mossbeard's looking to see where
Ah.
the
Because
most.
that's what Kinky was basically trying to say. It was like, where do we need to go to drop her off? Would it be off course, or how far would it be?
Yeah,
It's on your way. Like,
Ah, well then we could just drop her off.
She lives in West Vallaki.
she legit lives like right outside of town.
West Side represent.
All right, onward.
Under home country road. It's a me, Mario.
Is that where the P is? I'm guessing.
No.
Oh, the P is
Let's see here. If
Crossroads.
you look at the map of Vallaki,
So we just have to come back from Lake Zarovich.
which is north, and that's the way that you can't. You all left, and then you were like, fuck it, let's go see what's up with the bangs, and then you went north.
Hey man, curiosity saved a person. So
Yeah, you did.
win. Yeah, all right, yeah. Let's go drop the girl off at her village.
And then we go check out Explosion.
No,
Then
no.
you
We're
come
gonna go
back.
check out we're gonna check out the wine. We'll check out the explosion later.
A boom boom.
Boom booms.
There's always time for boom boom.
Unless he
Boom boom in
blows
your
himself
zoom
up.
zoom.
If he's been doing these experiments for a long time, maybe a few fingers, but
Well, if there's a cacophony of color and death, I'm blaming you.
I'll take it.
So, as you guys get to this Vistani camp, it's kind of like what you see is it's like a large mound, and on top there is a large tinted hut, and then there are some actual stable homes all around the bottom of this in a circle. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like. It's pretty neat looking. She is like, take me to the top. That is where my father will be. Just don't talk to these as you guys are passing through. You see like these, they're similar to drow, but they're not drow. Like they have similar features.
Okay.
Okay.
The classification would be called Dusk Elves.
Oh, some
She
more
just,
grayish in color, of, and
yeah,
like more like less silver hair and more like hair drained of color, sort of deal.
yes.
Okay. Who are they?
She they they just follow us around. Kind of like they got some. They're trying to suck up with everything that we ask. They just do it. It's actually rather unseemly.
They look a wee bit sick.
They're fine. Don't worry about it. They've been here longer than we have.
Oh, okay. So, onward, Mister, to the top.
So, once you get to the very tippy top, and people start noticing that this girl's with you, they start chattering. Like you can hear the chatter amongst themselves. One other thing that you notice is there are a lot of people that are not here. There's a lot of tents, not a whole lot of people.
So more tents than people.
Yeah, like there's a whole lot of supplies here, but there's not a whole lot of people.
Is it usually this empty?
No, I don't know where the majority of the people are. Maybe my father will know. As you guys walk in to this, it looks kind of like, have you guys watched Game of Thrones ever?
Just finished watching it, so yeah.
Nope.
It's very Dothraki-ish. One man who is a very, like, big, brooding guy stands up and he goes, "Oh, my Arabelle!" And he comes lumbering over and grabs her up and, like, kind of spins with her. And he's like, "Oh, thank you. Where were you?" And she kind of explains the situation, that somebody took her and then try to fucking drown her in a lake, but you guys were nice enough to save her. And he turns to you all and says, "My heart goes out to you all. Thank you so much for saving my daughter."
Oh, you're most welcome. I would like to think if it was any of us, somebody might do the same.
So, to repay your kindness, come with me.
Well, all right.
I will let you choose one item each from our treasure vaults. It's the least I can do for saving my daughter's life. And if you're ever in need of some healing supplies, I will be the man to give you the best deal in this town, or in this area. So, in the treasure department, there is a wooden chest, there's an iron chest. I'm not going to tell you what's in them. I'm just going to, like, let you guys pick. Then there is a Onyx Jewelry Box. There is a wooden throne with gold inlay decorative stones. Then there is a rolled up 10-foot square rug and a small wooden box. So, would you like the big wooden box, the iron chest, the onyx jewelry, a wooden throne, a rolled up rug, or a wooden box? A small wooden box.
And we each get one apiece? Or it's just one for all of us?
No, you each get one apiece.
Okay. All right. Well, I can already guess which one Kinku's going after.
Well, I guess it's more about who gets to pick first. I would say Mossbeard should pick first, since you were able to pull her out of the water.
Okay. Brown wooden box, giant iron chest, onyx jewelry box, a big rug, a throne.
Pick the rug.
Yeah, you'll have to catch my curiosity piqued. I want the rug for myself.
You
So
chose the
Mossbeard
rug, the rolled up 10-foot square rug with an exquisite, unique Montov. with
Ooh.
Strahd's face on it, and he's
Ah.
giving the finger guns and winking.
Oh,
It is worth 750 gold pieces.
who am I gonna sell this to?
You could sell it
Strahd
throughout
giving
the
you finger guns.
land.
Okay, it's the raw drug. Worth 750 gold pieces.
Roland, choose next. Kinku did nothing anyways.
No, Kinku. Roland thinks, or I think, you should pick second because you watched our backs to make sure nothing bad happened.
Kinku gives him a look like, really? I'll go with the jewelry box.
The jewelry box. All right. The Onyx Jewelry Box with gold figurine on top is worth 250 gold pieces. It contains 6 pieces of cheap jewelry worth 50 gold pieces each. And there is a potion of poison. And
Well,
yeah, the potion of poison is in a unbreakable crystal vial worth 100 gold pieces.
So Roland is kind of split between the iron chest and the wooden throne. But I think I'm going to go with the iron chest.
The iron chest, as you open it, it contains 650 gold pieces, all stamped with Strahd von Zarovich's face on the side.
damn. I was really hoping for the Tanuki suit.
You missed out. You should have picked the regular wooden chest.
I figured the one that didn't have
So
the
what
most.
did we miss?
Don't tell us. I would actually rather not know.
I'd rather not know, too.
You sure?
All the magic items you need to beat Strahd specifically, and these other 3 items.
No. It's just basically a lot of money.
Oh.
Like the wooden
Got a very
chest had 1,200 gold pieces in it.
We've got a very expensive
And we already
one.
have a lot of gold already, so it's kind of like
Yeah. We're not gonna be able to spend that. I have a rug now.
it's not like we're gonna be using it on anything. No one in this fucking place has anything worthwhile.
I'm gonna give this as a gift to Irina.
Well, now that you guys have got your treasure, Luvish looks at you all and he said, "Now, I know this is the best I could do on such short notice. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I know I don't know any of you all, but if you need anything, you have my good graces. Now, I also will sell you some healing vials if you need them."
How much?
So that's the thing. I don't know how much healing vials cost, but he's going to give you a discount on them.
Last I remember, like a potion of healing was like what, 50 gold each?
50, yeah.
Yeah, for like the regular 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yep.
He will sell you healing vials for 25.
Ooh.
Okay, so
and he's got 12 of
How
them.
many does he have? Ooh.
How many pots did you say again? 12?
12.
And how much were they?
25.
25 each.
25
So that's
equals 300.
200. And do we want to do that and be 444 for healing pots?
Oh hell yeah. It's a worthwhile purchase.
With past experiences, like I've only got so many. Like we're all relatively limited on healing, so I don't think it would be a bad idea to have extra.
Sold.
Well, as you all stock up on your supplies, I think that this is a perfect place to stop. Now, this was not what I had prepared for today. We took a very big U-turn, but yeah, this is where I'm going to have you guys stop for the day.
Oh, it was worth it. Well worth it.
So, as we end today's episode, like we normally do every other time that we've done this, I would like to get a first-hand account on what you guys think of Barovia. Now, I've asked Ben and I've asked Brennan. Daniel, what do you think?
I got a Strahd rug. I'm happy as a lark. I'm going to use that in such methodical ways, like breaking into places I shouldn't. Look, Starlord gave me this rug, okay? I can be here if I want to.
Is that the Jose de la Mancha note? I can do what I want.
I'm going to claim your property once I set this rug down. You ready? Boom. No, I'm having a blast. We totally went off script, and it was well worth it and a blast.
Yep. I mean, it was a good thing that I've read the book, because if you guys would have done that to me normally, I'd been like, oh, fuck. No, don't go that way.
I'm curious what giant tentacle monster is, though. Maybe at a higher level. I'll come back and kill it.
All right. Well, that being said, we will catch you next month with another fun episode of Barovia. Later, Tater.
Bye.
Goodbye.